Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my everything I crocheted this week video where I share all the crochet projects that I have worked on in the last 7 days, and I'm going to have to rush a little bit for this video. Tomorrow's my husband's birthday, so I won't be able to film tomorrow, so I am trying to film a couple of videos today, and I'm trying to do it before my husband gets home with the kids from school. So hopefully I don't get into rambling and I can just show you the projects and we can get it done quickly. So this week has been a week of continuing a big project as well as starting several projects. You know how you just get in those moods sometimes where you just want to start something new. So I was inspired by Ginger from Yarn Geek. She did a C2C, a corner to corner tutorial, and I have done that before, but it's been a while since I've made a C2C blanket. So when I saw her tutorial, I just like wanted to start a C2C. So she decided actually to turn one of hers that she was working on into a triangle scarf or shawl. And so I had this skein of Premier Spun Colors that a very sweet subscriber sent to me a while back in some Happy Mail, and it is the color Canyon. Now this is a acrylic and fine superwash merino wool blend. It is 65% acrylic, 35% merino, and I've just kind of been waiting for the perfect project for this. It is a very soft yarn. So I decided to make it into a triangle scarf. So here is what we have so far, and it is a very, very, very colorful, very fallish, fall vibes I'm getting from it. And yeah, I mean, C2C to me just works up so quickly. So of course the triangle scarf you will put on like this and then wrap the two ends around. It's nowhere near big enough to be able to show you that well. But you know, this is just one of those projects that if I don't want to look at a pattern, I just want something mindless, this is good for that. And this is a roving style yarn, so you know, some parts of it are very thin and some are a little thicker. I'm using a 4.5mm hook, and it's been a fun little filler project between working on some other things. So the next start is a beanie for my 4-year-old. My 10-year-old doesn't like crochet beanies. He's very sensitive to the way things feel, and he doesn't really like the way yarn feels, unfortunately. But my 4-year-old doesn't mind. So this was some yarn from Hobby Lobby. I can't remember now what the brand was, but it's okay. I honestly don't love it. It feels soft in the skein, but when it's worked up, like, it doesn't feel as soft for some reason. So I've just kind of been working on this here and there. You know, he has other hats, so I just wanted to use this yarn. It was the only skein I had, and I just thought the colorway was really pretty. So I'm making that for him. And then I also got addicted to, you know, the corner to corner stitch again. So after I started that other one, I started this one. I do love the colors. This is, I think it's called Soft Secret from Hobby Lobby. And this skein is a mess. But I really like the way it's looking in the C2C stitch. Now this is obviously, to me anyway, more of a child's colorway. So I don't know, I may rip this out and make something else with it, or I may finish this up and give it to one of my nieces or something like that, because it would make a super cute scarf for a little girl, I think. Okay, and then on to the big project. I have been working on this. This is the Stony Shore Cardigan by Evelyn and Peter. So last time I checked in with you guys, I think I had done the back panel and part of one of the front panels. So again, I'm using Lion Brand Heartland Tweed in the Mount Rainier colorway, and here's what it looks like so far. So this is the back panel, and you can see she uses the bead stitch, alternating rows of bead stitch and double crochet, and you can see how it's that beautiful gray color, but then it has all of those flecks of primary colors and some pink and purple. So it's fun, but also sort of neutral at the same time. it's not too in your face, but has some color to it. So since I talked to you guys last, I have finished both front panels. So this obviously is where the pocket will be, but there's one front panel and then the other one. And then I just started today on the sleeve. Now obviously you can see it's kind of ruffled up. It's supposed to be that way because it's a little bit like the sleeve is cinched in, and then it kind of, you know, balloons out a little bit to create sort of like that puffy sleeve. So have that done. So I have to make 2 sleeves, and then we'll make the pockets and sew it all together and it'll be done. So I have been just like plugging away on this thing. Like, I want to get this done so bad. I cannot wait to wear it. I've been working on it so long. This is my last skein. So I have to make this skein last for both sleeves and both pockets, and I pray that it does, because I don't want to have to buy more, because this is a color you can only find online. Well, I haven't found it anywhere in stores near me, so I assume it's only online. So I really don't want to have to order another skein. So I am like seriously hoping that it's enough. I think it will be, because this ribbing, most of the ribbing was done with another skein. So I've only done, you know, these couple rows up here with the new skein. And the sleeves aren't very long because this is an oversized sort of cardigan. It has like a drop sleeve, so the sleeve only comes up to about here. And then the pocket should be, you know, relatively small. So wish me luck, guys, that I don't have to buy any more of this yarn, because I will be like so sad. Okay, so that is it today. I know that I had to kind of rush through that. I know I like to chat a little bit more with you guys, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Today's a little bit, I'm a little bit more pressed for time, but I still hope that you enjoyed seeing everything that I've been working on. I did do a couple rows this morning on my mosaic pillowcase, but that's over there. I'm not going to go grab it right now, but you guys have seen that several times. And if you haven't seen it, if you're new, it's in my last week's video, my last Everything I Crocheted This Week video. So go and check that out if you want to see the mosaic pillowcase that I'm making with the Red Heart Retro stripes. So let me find a Bible verse to share with you guys, and I will be right back. Okay, so the verse I want to share with you guys is James 1:4, and it is, "But endurance must do its complete work, so that you may be mature and complete, lacking nothing." And I love this because when you think about endurance, I think about like a marathon runner, like somebody who trains and trains and trains to get their body in shape, to be able to do a long distance run without getting too tired, without getting too run down. Somebody who can just keep going at that steady pace. And I like that it says, endurance must do its complete work, so that you may be mature and complete, lacking nothing. And to me, what this means to me is, God does the work in our hearts. As we submit our lives to Him, He helps us through all trials and tribulations and everything we go through as we cling to Him to endure. And the more we do that, and the more that we grow in the different fruits of the Spirit, like love and joy and peace and patience, the more that we exercise those things in our life, the more endurance we have to endure the horrible things of this life, the sad things of this life, the boring days of life. And if you have that patience, if you have that endurance, it is a sign of maturity and completeness, not grasping here and there with every emotion that you have and with everything you go through, but being able to endure those hard times with a steady mindset, being mature and leaning on the Lord. So I just love that, and I hope that that made sense. And sometimes, I feel like it makes sense in my mind, but when I try to explain it, I don't know if it comes out the way that it's easily understandable to others. So hopefully you are getting what I'm saying. And again, I really hope that you enjoyed seeing what I'm working on this week. I would love to know what you're working on. Definitely chat with me in the comments. I love talking with you guys. It is like my favorite thing on YouTube, is to be able to connect with the wonderful community that I have here. So anyways, I pray that God blesses you and that you have an amazing weekend. I will be out of town for my husband's birthday. I'm super excited to be able to spend some time with just him. So my kids are going to go to my mom's and they're going to have a great weekend. So we're all looking forward to this weekend, and I hope that you guys have an amazing weekend as well. And again, may God bless you, and I'll see you on Tuesday for Temperature Blanket Tuesday. unless I have a video before that, because sometimes that happens. So anyways, guys, I'll see you when I see you. May God bless you. Bye.